Hey guys, in this video, I will share with you my top 3 credit cards and my strategy as an athlete in using credit cards to my benefit. So 2 disclaimers before we get started. First, for small balances, I pay the credit card in full with every paycheck I receive. I don't wait for the bill, I don't wait for a statement. Every time that I receive my paycheck, I pay off any balance on the credit card. For large purchases, I make sure that I have at least 50% of the cash in hand before I charge my credit card. This allows me to chunk off payments or pay the whole balance in full before the statement arrives. Also, make sure to read the fine print. So many credit cards, including the ones that I will share with you today, have amazing offers when you sign up. However, you want to make sure that you understand the game plan before going in. Fine print, fees, APR, that's the annual percentage rate, which is essentially the price you pay for borrowing money from an institution. So make sure you have that all figured out before you start using credit cards to your benefit. So now for the fun stuff. As an athlete who works out, I like to go out, I love to eat. These are 3 of the cards that I use and the best perks that I get or benefits associated with each card. So my main cash back card is Chase Freedom Card. This is my main card because I'm able to max out my spending. I typically use it when I go to the grocery store, when I am purchasing gas, when I'm filling up my car, and for select purchases online, makeup, little things on Amazon, things of that nature. I love this card because I'm able to redeem 5% cash back on select categories throughout the year. For example, April through June, I believe, I'm able to use it at gas stations and receive 5% cash back. And I believe July through September, I'm able to use this at select grocery stores and get that 5% cash back. I love cashing in my rewards for gift cards, typically around the holidays, or for myself, so it helps me budget when I'm going out for a date night or entertainment. I can go on their rewards portal, purchase a restaurant gift card like Cheesecake Factory or Chipotle or whatever it is, and even movie gift cards. As an athlete, all of the grocery items that I put on this card, I'm technically getting a lot of points, which then I can redeem through gift cards. They have a ton of gift cards online, so anywhere from Nike to Under Armour, Adidas. These are great ways that I can reward myself, or I can give back to others during the holidays and avoid mass spending when I'm not ready to spend that amount of money. My next card is my Chase Saphire card, and this is a great card if you're looking to be introduced to the world of travel rewards via a credit card. You can also use this for non-travel purchases, but you're gonna get more bang for your buck if you use it for travel purposes. So I've used this card to book hotels, to purchase flights, to book rental cars, and I've also combined the points from this card with my Chase Freedom Card to once again buy gift cards or to treat myself. Kurt and I have a bucket list. So as athletes, we want to see at least one game in every NBA arena. That may take time, but one example, I actually used this when we went to New Orleans to see a Pelicans game. We purchased flights, a few excursions, and some tickets, and were able to max out the points using this card. Last but not least, I use a MasterCard through Barclays. It's an Arrival Plus MasterCard, and I believe this card is no longer being printed or it's no longer offered. They do have a Barclays Arrival Premier World Elite MasterCard, and this card gives me high rewards on all of my purchases, not just travel. For example, the perks here include if you're into subscription services like HelloFresh or DoorDash, this gives you some discounts. I'm not big into subscription services, but it really does give you a perk if you're into that kind of thing. You can also, one of the great things about this card is that you can go directly to their reward center and actually purchase equipment. So as an athlete, you can purchase gear and equipment on their rewards portal. You don't need a gift card to do that. And like other cards, you can also get a complimentary FICO score with this card. One of the ways we maxed out the value here, when Kurt and I purchased our fixer-upper in New York City, we knew we were going to be spending a lot of money on supplies, and we also knew we were going to be taking our honeymoon in a few months. So the timing was really important because we spent a ton of money, but the benefits of opening up this card or opening up this account when we did is that by spending $3,000 within the first 90 days, which we did using this card, I was able to get 40,000 miles automatically. And another perk was that they waived the annual fee for the first year. So I would definitely suggest using this card. If you foresee you're a big traveler, you're gonna be spending some money in the future, but only if you're able to pay back the balance in full, or at least chunk off that payments before those statements arrive. The only con that I have with this card is that it has an $89 annual fee, but again, if you foresee yourself spending more than that each year, you can actually redeem your points and use them to cover the annual fee every year. So to wrap it up, those are the credit cards that I use most often, daily, if not quarterly. And honestly, there's really no need to be afraid of credit cards if you use them to your advantage. As any athlete knows, it's about understanding the rules of engagement, reading that fine print, understanding what your statements will look like, what the APR will be at the end of a billing cycle if you haven't paid that bill off right away. Having the cash in hand, that's really important, because once you swipe your card, it's really important to pay the balance off as soon as possible. That's what I do. I don't wait for the bill to balloon or to skyrocket. I pay it off with each paycheck, or I chunk off huge payments as soon as I can. And also just making sure that you're being strategic and you're maximizing the points that you can get. That's how I've been able to afford restaurant experiences, free flights technically by redeeming those points, hotel stays, excursions, things like that. So as athletes, there's really a way that you can get the best bang for your buck by utilizing credit cards. It's just about being smart, being thoughtful, and making it part of your everyday life. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.